How to protect children from cyberbullying. Advancement in technology means that children are exposed to the internet in a young age. As we are in the midst of a pandemic, usage of internet among children has grown more widespread than before. As schools are closed and physical social distancing are encouraged, adults and children use the cyberspace as a way of communicating and socializing with others. As a result, social media and apps are used a lot more frequently than in the past. Although there is much good that comes from these online interactions, the use of social media are not without risk. According to Light, an organization that monitors online harassment and hate speech, there has been a 70% increase in cyberbullying in just a matter of months since the stay-home order due to the COVID-19 pandemic started. They also found a 900% increase in hate speech on Twitter directed towards China and the Chinese, and a 200% increase in traffic to hate sites. Cyberbullying can take place through messaging, apps, games, or social media where the contents can be viewed, participate, or shared. Victims of cyberbullying could manifest psychological problems such as anxiety, low self-esteem, loneliness, social anxiety and phobia, poor academic performance, and even depression. There are generally 5 types of cyberbullies. Number 1. Power-hungry. Those who seek attention from peers and maintains control by intimidating victims. Number 2. Mean girls, who are usually female, bullies for entertainment to alleviate boredom, and aims to increase her own popularity by putting others down. Number 3. Vengeful angel, who seeks revenge on behalf of those who have been bullied, often trying to protect friends, and does not see himself or herself as a cyberbully. Number 4. Retaliating victim, who has been cyberbullied or bullied in person in the past. They seek revenge on bullies who are less popular and usually has above average computer skills. Number 5. Inadvertent cyberbully, those who uses the internet carelessly without considering potential impact on others and does not intentionally hurt others. As opposed to physical bullying, where any form of physical injury can be seen, cyberbullying could have gone unnoticed till it has preyed on its victim's mind for a long time. Sometimes even up to the point where damages done are irreversible. It is important for children to be taught on identifying cyberbullying, not only when it happens to them, but to people around them, and even people they do not physically know. Here are strategies to protect our children from cyberbullying. Number 1. Identified. Often, children encountered hurtful remarks over the cyberspace without recognizing it as a form of bullying. They could have brushed it off as a way the person is without realizing its impact. Therefore, it is important that children be taught that cyberbullying is, in simple terms, when they or people around them are embarrassed, humiliated, harassed, tormented, or otherwise targeted using the internet or other form of digital communication. It would also be helpful for children to recognize the types of cyberbullies that they encounter. Here is a checklist which serves as a guide for children to identify if they are victims of cyberbullying. Number 2. Block. Once identified that they or the people they know are cyberbullied, children should remove themselves from the cyberspace, such as leaving and blocking the chat room or social media, but not before they have taken a snapshot of the chat, which could be used as evidence later. Children are naturally curious to know what is going to happen next and may not be willing to leave the chat. Therefore, it is important for them to understand that what is happening and going to happen is not healthy, and they could implicate themselves should they remain in the same cyberspace where the cyberbullying is taking place. If the bully is someone they know, children could ask without intimidating for the hurtful remark to be removed. Such strategy, however, may only work in the case of inadvertent cyberbullying where the bully did not intentionally hurt others. Number 3. Tell. Every child should have an adult who he or she could trust when anything bad happened, be it physical or cyberbullying. Children need to be taught and advised to not keep any case of cyberbullying to themselves, even if they are not the one being bullied. Helping victims of cyberbullying is also a way of helping themselves, as a bully may target them next. Advise children to talk to an adult when such thing happens. They can choose to talk to their parents, grandparents, teacher, school counselor, or any other person that they are comfortable to talk to and trust. Sometimes, children may not want to talk to an adult, but to their older siblings or friends instead. It is also important for the older sibling or friend to relay the message to a trusted adult. In other words, combating cyberbullying is not an individual work, but a community effort. Number 4. Report. Often, children do not report on cyberbullying cases as they get embarrassed or fear of retributions. Some children may not find it easy to talk to adults about cyberbullying. Hence, children should be introduced to platforms where they could report on cyberbullying case without revealing their own identity. Depending on the country where you reside, there are helplines that children could dial in to report or talk about issues that are troubling them. However, be sure to explain to children that prank calls are not to be tolerated. There you are, how to protect children from cyberbullying. If you find this video useful, do give it a like and subscribe to our channel. It will help us grow.